following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence. Tonight's episode, Shoot to Pill! So, full disclosure, I may have been slightly dishonest about what happened at the end of last session, solely to just make you really, really concernicus. Now, a truck does arrive, but you do not hear Adam Smasher get off of it. You're two Adam Smashers! If my theory is correct, that's an option.
Yeah, true.
What was the other one? Was it Adam Blaster? I can't remember.
But anyway, what you actually hear is a bunch of armed guys get off. And you hear them say, "Split up, search the area. If it's not here, then... shit, I don't know.
Well, I keep telling you, no one left anything in any of the crime scenes."
Yeah, but if we can't account for it, we didn't pick it up here, then we're gonna have to go back to the crime scenes.
No, we won't have to do that. Don't be stupid. Those bitches are nice and safe where not even we know where they are. Nothing could possibly lead to us.
So what you're telling me is you drove all the way out here to not search and not help. No. I'm still gonna search around. Now those two cops are somewhere around here too. Remember, the big fat bonus for scragging.
Right.
Listen,
That being that like all of the radio interference or something.
yes, that did happen. The truck drives away. You guys fan out. Now, I'm not going to be doing battle map for this because I think it would be less comfortable for you if you couldn't see around corners and know the layout.
I immediately almost down.
I also wish to do that. And to hide amongst whatever remains in the warehouse where I currently am.
Right, so you both fled in different directions and are on opposite sides of the warehouse. There's a bunch of side rooms near you. You buy a bunch of crates. On top of the crates are oily rags, a coil of rotting rope, a tin of what used to contain oil but now just contains smell. That sort of thing. On your side, Vincent, there's like some sandbags and some sacking, and it's a lot cleaner.
Making my stealth roll, I want to slip into what that side room is. 24. Start with a hot.
That's good.
You also have side
I only
rooms.
got 13. I was going to slip into use the sandbags because I'm guessing they're like, are they pulled up almost like they were a defensive thing? Or
Yes.
Yeah. So I was slipping there between
Okay.
me and potential dudes, so that I'm on the right side. Just to clarify, I'm on the right side.
So you slide out from around the wall and whip into the open door frame, realizing that they might see you. With a 24, you say. Okay, you think you got away with that. There was certainly no immediate yell of, like, there he is, gimme, or anything like that. You find yourself in some kind of room. You don't know what it was for originally. Wooden walls. It's about this size of the room we are in.
Okay.
Really unhelpful for audio-only listeners, but we'll say like a 3 by 5 room in terms of squares. There's a bench in the middle. It looks like there was stuff in here, but the stuff got taken out. There is, however, some cabinets on the north wall of the room.
Big enough, like big steel cabinets.
Yeah.
Like I might be able to slip inside one of them.
You might be able to.
I wish to do this, and if I get there without getting detected, I'm going to turn my radio down and try and call for backup.
Okay. Give me another stealth check.
Theirs is like 34, 35, right?
Age-wise.
Yeah.
I've put him. He looks like he's 34, 35, but he's probably like 30. Blood rain and all that.
We shouldn't be
16.
afraid of the cabinets. He's not that old.
Traditionally, something people are depicted as being afraid of is cabinets, because as you get older, your ability to open like stiff cabinets is reduced, and the ability to get things down off of high cabinet shelves. So there was a whole line of products that used to be sold on infomercials, like little grabber hands and like easy open cabinets where you could clap and they'd open themselves with a little motor.
It's hilarious. Cabinet supplies for
What was
old
this?
people.
You know what I'm afraid of? Young people. You know what I can't open? Cabinets.
And it's been my experience that the older a person is, that the older and stiffer the cabinet they own is. They do it to themselves.
16 on stealth.
You open the cabinet. We'll switch back to you.
Yeah.
A guy comes around the corner. You can tell he's got a flashlight under the barrel of his gun.
Okay.
Sweeps around. You are crouched behind the sandbags, using them as cover. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweeps around. He's like, man, why did we leave these sandbags behind? And they'd be really handy at our new super secret, super safe house. Man, that's still full of sand and everything. Man, these are in a terrible location. I wonder if someone could be hiding behind them. Maybe a clown. Yeah. And it would jump out and go like, woo! And then I'd kill it, and the guys would think I'm super tough. Come on out, Mr. Clown.
He may not actually be ready for you to jump out and go, woo!
I thought about doing it until he said that extra bit about killing it. And I'm like, no, because he's ready for that now. Never mind.
Well, you're not a clown, so I think you get away with it.
Man, these sandbags are interesting. I wonder if that non-specific thing we're looking for might have got jammed in them.
Just trying to stay still and quiet.
Maybe if I lifted the top one first, it would be easier.
God, I feel like doing this. Maybe I'll make a cool roll.
Well, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
The guy comes into your room. His light sweeps across the cabinet. Walks right up. Turn. Walks past the cabinet. Stops.
Ready in action to blast him if he opens this cabinet.
By the rules of horror games, you can't.
I have to get out, do the animation, then I can blast him.
Comes back. Where the fuck did we leave these cabinets here? Like anyone could just be hiding in them. I guess I better put my finger on the trigger. That way, if any evil ghosts get me, my gun will go off automatically and everyone will know. Did you hear that, Mr. Ghost? Whatcha! Whatcha! Yeah! I'm so fucking cool. That's why they sent me here. These clowns are idiots. They don't know what... And then he notices the table and he's like, the fuck? Found it! Puts it in his...
I don't have time
Weaving.
to call for backup because they'll just leave if they found whatever it is they're looking for.
He walks out the room and he's like, hey guys! I found it!
I wanted, as he's walking out the room...
What do you mean you found it? Look, I found it! You idiot! That's not it! That's a net deck! A net deck? They're called cyber decks, douche nozzle! Oh, I'm so sorry! It's a cyber deck!
I want to,
Well, I'm keeping it! Don't do that!
Are we call for backup now? Maybe even if we're doing it
We'll
while
come
they're
back to
yelling.
Vincent.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna make my cool roll. 12?
I don't know what you're trying to do.
So Vincent, when he's saying that, just wants to whip up from behind the sandbags and just go, here, I'll give you a hand with those, and then just act like he's going to give him a hand, like all casual, see how dumb this guy is if he just like goes, oh, thanks, or something. And if it takes him a moment to...
Then you can get him.
And then, yeah, if it takes him a moment to cotton on to what's going on.
You think, but because you've seen Warwick Braunschweiger do this in a movie, that it was clearly an awesomely cool idea to do here, and you're absolutely certain that you are cool enough to pull this off. You're so convinced of it, I'm not going to let you not do it.
Okay.
But do you need to spend luck to make it work?
He needs to spend
I
1
have
point of
no
luck if he
luck.
wants it to work. No,
You
you
should.
do. It
It'll be
restarts
back.
every game session.
Ah, sweet, okay. Pop you back up to 5.
I already should have.
No, it wasn't.
Otherwise,
Then
double
what
check.
did I increase?
You said that was only IP that you changed, so...
Oh yeah, but I always check your luck and bump it up if you haven't.
And there is actually another thing, but...
There is actually one other thing I forgot to mention. It's just in the evidence auctions, that broken Arasaka multi-purpose rifle is up for on offer, first dibs. But I should point out it's a 5,000 eddy rifle and it is broken, so repairing it will cost 5,000 eddies.
But, if
I could get a new one for that.
if we can get it
You
for
might not
cheap...
be able to get a new one.
If we get it for cheap, we might be able to sell it to Prog.
But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and if he reacts like, oh yeah, thanks, or in any way
So he's
that,
like, oh, maybe I can lift these ones.
here, I'll give you a hand with that.
Oh, thanks.
And then I'll just whip up the pistol and push it against his temple.
No, I'm trying to move the bags. You're supposed to help me.
Quiet. Don't say a word, or I'll pull the trigger.
His hands are full with the bag, so we can't shoot.
Yeah.
Unless he's got 4 arms.
Problem is
Give me a persuade.
persuade. 19.
Just enough.
No, yeah. My issue at this point is I don't think I've got any means of just taking him down,
You just
like knocking him out.
No, you don't.
choke
Yeah.
him and hope he
You can
chills
you
for 3
can grab
rounds.
him and
Yeah.
then choke.
I'll try that.
And like bring him down
And then
behind
just do the
that.
3
But I
rounds.
will also require a persuasion check every round, because it takes 3 rounds to unconscious a guy, and he will be trying to get free. So you have got to convince him. It's like, no, or whatever.
So it's just brawling, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you just make sure you take him behind like the sandbags or...
15 for the first.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just take 8 points off him right now, or just one flag. I'm telling you, man, that noise is gold.
It is.
It's.
I was cracking up listening to the notes every time that noise was there.
I thought about getting the actual noise because I've got the Metal Gear Solid 2 game files. I can just rip
the noise,
because
put
it's
it on
actually
the
just the
soundboard.
first part of like a.
Yeah.
But like it starts it fresh every time. It's not an intended thing, but it's just and then just like creating that out of the real MMGS2 substance game files.
And then put it on a soundboard.
But it's funnier to just do it.
Yeah.
It's more fun to just do it, I should say. Okay. We'll cut back to you.
So yeah, with the radio turned down, which only turns the volume down on my end, right? They still get it at normal, like in Lena's brain at the other end, or whoever's on.
Yeah, sure. You believe that.
I fucking don't get it.
Oh, well. We'll cut back to you. Persuasion.
$18.
All right, and 8 damage. Because he's persuading him to not struggle.
Yeah, and then
so,
you just get the choke.
And I still do the choke thing? Or do
No, because you just do it. Choke is a thing, it's like if you've got someone grabbed, so long as you've got them grabbed, you do you do your body to them, which is going to be 8 because you two are both body clowns.
I guess if you fail the next persuasion, he still has to break out to not get choked.
See, I always found that mechanic really interesting. It's just like, because grabbed is described as, like, by the rules makers themselves, James Hutt and that. It's like, so grab doesn't mean you've got them as a human shield. It means you're just holding them. You've got them, you've grabbed them.
You're fighting with them.
But then choke is, and then you just choke them for your... And it's like, so what, you pull them in, choke them, and then release them again.
I think once you do it the first time, maybe they pull away a little bit, but...
I think they're basically just like, so mechanically this is why they don't count as cover. This is why...
Unless you do...
This is why they can still take actions.
Yeah.
But then choke is like, no, you get them in a hug and you're like, argh. But like, you know how it is. It's like, maybe you should have to equip them as a human shield first. I don't know. But anyway, okay, we'll switch back to you and you can have another try. Guy comes back into the room, grumbling, and he kicks your cabinet that you're in and it rattles. Fuck cabinet.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah.
From before? They look like iron sights, or
Yeah.
Okay, peering through the slits or something.
Light strobe blinded.
Does he leave the room?
No.
Does
Goes
he-
over to the other side of the room and starts like opening the cabinets on the far side.
Okay. With a 2, I succeed, and I'm going to call for back.
Okay, what's your D6? So I prefer to know that ahead of time so I know what you're getting.
6.
Wow, okay. I wanted you to get that last time, and this time I didn't.
Yeah, I wanted a 1 this time.
Well, too bad. Okay, you call up.
I'll get it done.
Get you ready.
3 William 56, 3 William 56, calling for backup at blah blah. It was an ambush. We're under attack.
Who is this?
3 William 56, I'm on duty. Reporting a distraught.
Who the hell is 3 William 56?
John
Did your mother
Barrows.
hate you or something?
John Barrows.
Who's John Barrows?
Officer John Barrows.
What, like police?
Yes. Shouldn't you
Okay,
be...
where are you?
Give them the location. The warehouse at.
I knew I shouldn't have got the extended range transmitter.
What the hell was that?
Just checking my inventory to make sure I've got something I do, so I'm happy.
And I will get a D6.
And you can keep track of that for me. Good point. Back to you.
Yeah. Persuasion. 15.
And he's unconscious.
Sweet.
And let me guess, now you dress up in his gear.
It may.
That is an idea.
If they've got like.
How close is he to my size, this guy?
Well, because
And
the rule of cool applies. If you wanted to do that, then he's your size. If you wanted to be hilariously wrong, then it's hilariously wrong.
I'd prefer to have him my size.
Yeah, he's exactly your size. It might be a little tight in the crotch.
So I know this is probably going to take some.
Not an issue.
Hey, it was starting to work. It was working. This might take some time because my plan is to disrobe him, wear his gear, but then handcuff him and use some of the flex tape to put over his mouth in case he wakes up again, and then put him behind the sandbags.
You're right. That's going to take two turns.
Yeah, so I figured I'll outline all that, and then you can just go back to Barrows. For
You use your move action to get around behind the sandbags with him.
Yeah.
With his unconscious bodily. There we go. And you can start doing that. And then your radio crackles to life, and you're like, He never turned it back up.
I thought you did turn it back up.
Oh, that was at me.
Yeah.
While I'm hearing that, I'll slowly turn it up to try and hear.
It's him telling you what he's doing.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's a good idea, or I might shoot you.
I was hoping that...
Well, if I get no Roger back, then I'll repeat it again. I'll wait like 5 seconds and then repeat it.
Well,
back.
instead of giving you words back, I'll just trigger it. It'd be like the signal for radio silence, or or I can't answer.
It'll be like a.
Meanwhile, across the room, the guy's like...
I can do the same thing Straker did with that guy. He's opening cap.
The shotgun has so many cool things to play with, or whatever it is.
You want it, don't you?
I do.
Show you my collection. So
It's probably also a dubstep gun.
And he reaches towards the door.
I want to ready in action.
And he leaves the room into another room.
He's killing me. This is another side room that goes off from this room.
Mm-hmm.
I want to slip out of here and go to follow him.
Stealth
into that
check.
room. Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can never find the skill I'm trying to use. There it is. 18?
Okay. You think you're opening the squeaky door stealthily.
Just enough that I can slip by. And peer in after him, of course.
Yeah, he seems to be in a room. There's bailing hooks and loops of rope and things like that. He's poking around and the thing, his gun vibrating and glowing.
So, is the end of that 18 stealth check closing that door behind me?
No, it's another whole check, because it's a squeaky door.
20!
Good enough.
And I'm going to try and sneak up behind him.
Yeah.
Why did... I'm just not going to answer.
And I'm going to try and do the same thing that Straker did, but with a shotgun to his head. But I don't have to do the sandbag thing. I'm just going to slip up behind him.
Stealth check.
13? I might have to spend some luck, but I don't know if I want to.
You're going to have to spend about 7 luck.
Oh, I don't have 7 luck.
Okay, so you are creeping up behind him, and you hear as you look down, you've stepped on a twig. And he whips around, and you both initiative off.
Ooh. 18?
You go first.
I guess.
I'm pretty far away from everyone else, and I think I just got it, but I've only got to.
I'm gonna rush him and try to grapple him.
Okay.
Because even if I hit him with the shotgun, I can't kill him in a round, and I need to be not dead. 16?
19. He's not grabbed.
That's too much luck.
Please set your evasion, if you wish to be evaded.
19?
You very lucky. So his gun goes like, and like a ripple in the air shatters a cabinet behind you, and around the place you hear other voices going, huh, what, huh, what? We'll cut back to Straker. So you're now dressed in the uniform of another guy. You hear a dubstep wub wub.
I ready my. What weapon was that guy using? Did he have something on him, or?
Yeah, it is assault rifle.
Okay. I'll sling the assault rifle at my back, but just still keep the pistol in hand. And I'll go and start, like, going, what was that? I'm heading towards
Will you goons find out what that idiot's doing?
It's your thing! Do I need to make, like, some kind of impersonation roll?
Are you being funny?
Of course not! I'll gradually head over in that sort of direction.
There's a couple of big black guys with like big heavy like light machine guns.
Big heavy
Over towards coming over there as well. Rex, that you? What's going on? Yeah, being attacked. It's forearm cop. Yeah, no problem. This is a perfect opportunity. You hear one of them turn to go. It's a perfect opportunity to increase our cut. Yeah, you got it. Takes his tooth out of there. Man, how do people do that? You just smack it out of his hand.
I'll, can I accidentally on purpose, like...
Acting
knock it out
check and a melee attack.
Okay. As acting...
Do the melee attack first, and then the acting check.
to play it off like you're not actually
Yeah.
a bad guy.
Okay, so... Are we combat, melee... Oh, brawling, I guess. 13?
You don't hit it.
I don't know what I'd have to spend, because I'm willing to spend luck, but...
You'd have to spend 3 whole points
You
to
would
get over the 15.
You'd be potentially hitting these two heavies with a grenade at the same time.
Yeah, because they'll drop it, theoretically. Then I'd have to dive into cover. It might be worth spending the luck. Yeah, I'll spend the luck.
Okay. And now do an acting check.
Cool. Where's my... Oh, wrong thing. Luck, there we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm already down to 2. Acting. Really? That just made us a waste of spending luck.
I mean, you still knocked the grenade away from 12 hit points Barrows.
Yeah. 9.
Not enough.
I was going to be diving behind some cover anyway, because the grenades now hit the ground.
Hey, what are you doing? Yeah.
Running.
Okay.
Do I need to make some kind of...
Evasion check? Yes.
It's actually an evasion. Cool.
Oh, I'm a dumb idiot for dumb.
That's not so bad. 17.
Yeah. You scoot out of the way as the grenade cooks off, and these guys are just like, whoa! What the hell? Ah, fuck! Fire everywhere because it was incendiary.
Nice. I mean, especially nice that it didn't hit you.
Yeah. It's likely to deal more than 5 points of damage, so...
Cut back to you.
Tick down. Me being a stupid idiot realised that it'd be easier for me to achieve a grapple on him with the dead or alive, even if it only holds him for a round, uses his action. So I'm going to fire the net launcher.
Okay.
17? Can he evade ranged?
You can't.
Sweet. He is grappled.
Aw. Poos.
Barbed net.
I just have to check, because does that net say anything about can't make ranged attacks?
With two-handed weapons.
Shitballs. Okay. Shoot, net attack. There we go. Right. In that case, I believe I can actually make a check.
DV-15 brawling or contortionist.
Yes. Really? Alright. He's not doing it. Those two guys... yeah, behind you in the way. Will you goons stop fucking around and find the thing and kill the cop?
Jeez, I have to do everything around here by myself.
I'm guessing I know approximately where he is based on where his voice is yelling.
Yeah, he'll
from.
be right in front of the entrance there, in front of the doors. So those two guys are going to have to spend their actions putting themselves out. And they're going to sort of stumble around a bit. And then it's your turn.
Okay, this may work.
It won't.
There's so what other guys were nearby when that whole thing happened? There's the dubstep guy. Were there any other goons in that vicinity?
Those two goons and you.
And me. I'm gonna run back to the main guy and just be like, not too close because I don't want him to recognize me. And I'm gonna be like, that idiot with the dubstep gun's a traitor.
So do something about it, says the tiny figure.
Little tiny gun.
Okay. Do I see any other goons around?
No.
Okay. Guess I'll run back to the guys who were on. God, I don't know what to do now. This isn't going to work. It only appears to be like 4 guys. Oh well, I'll just get into and try and get out of sight of those 2 big guys I fucked around with. So I suppose I'll stealth roll. And then just shoot at one of them from behind the cover there. Stealth. Ugh, 8. They're probably going to see me.
Yeah, that fails every metric.
So I'll still shoot at them anyway.
I have
23.
Well, I got the exact same number.
Ooh, damn.
Roll your damage. That hits.
That was a 9 too to get that damage. 9. The curse of the frickin'. The curse of my damage hits again nicely with 1, 1, 1, 3.
Right, you hear one of the guys saying, "Oh, I don't know what kind of little pipsqueak gun he's using, but I think it scratched my..." Oh, no, it didn't. And from back of the shit, you're like, "Do I have to come up there and do this myself?" No! We're doing it! Barrows.
So he's...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.